Hey fellow explorers, the OC Fair is back for another year, and in this video I'm gonna turn the camera around so you can see what I can see, because I'm gonna take you on a comprehensive tour of the 2026 fair. We're gonna take a look at what's new. We're gonna take a look at some of the classic things, my favorite foods, my favorite rides, my favorite attractions, and back on what's new, we're gonna see all the new things too. I am here on opening day in 2026, and so if you look at the crowds and say, Chris, it's usually way busier. Well, it is, but opening day, people often haven't figured out that it's opening yet. I am starting this walk at the Blue Gate. There are 4 main gates into the Orange County Fairgrounds. This is located in Costa Mesa, California, and it is between Los Angeles and San Diego. There are 3 great Southern California fairs. Those are the 3, LA, San Diego, Orange County. They happen in about that order. LA is in May, San Diego is roughly in June, and then Orange County comes after that, mid-July to August. Let me show you the map here. We'll take a look at what we're gonna do on our walk. There's timestamps in the description if you wanna skip to something. We're starting here at the Fair Square. We're gonna walk through the main mall. We're gonna check out their theme building every year. This year it's Rewind, a VHS comeback. Then we're gonna check out the farm area, the Pacific Theaters over here where they have the main music act. So we'll check out that along with Plaza Pacifica where they've got the pig races. Then we'll check out the family Fairway for the kiddie rides. We'll then head out and check out some of the rest of the buildings. We'll scoot by the side of the carnival for the big rides. We'll check out Livestock, and then we'll finish for the rest of the carnival that we didn't see when we scooped by it earlier. All right, and as we start, we've got the ice cream of the future here, Dippin' Dots ice cream, which this ice cream's always been the ice cream of the future. You get these little ice cream shaped as little balls. One of my favorite things to have at the OC Fair every year, I pretty much get this, is the barbecue from Chuck Wagon Barbecue right here. I really like their barbecue brisket sandwiches. How much is a brisket sandwich this year? Prices always go up. 20 bucks will get you a brisket sandwich. They've got good ribs, they've got good corn, they've got these gigantic smokers back over here that they smoke it in. You can see the wood that they've got going over on the side. They've got a nice seating area under the awnings and under the trees, and you can also get beer. This is a fair that you can get your beer and you can drink it as you walk around. Let's see, can we see the prices for a beer this year? A large premium draft is $16.50. Right here, Chicken Charlie's, a fair institution. Chicken Charlie's this year new is the chicken shawarma right here at the shawarma station. You can see they've got the shawarma chicken, they've got the kebabs, they are grilling up. We can take a look at the wraps that they've got grilling up over here. They got like a special grill for the wraps on the back, so we're kind of gonna sneak out here so we can see what he's got on the grill right there. Take a look at all those tasty wraps. And he laughed as I said that too, so I like fun people. Okay, say cheese. You can get your picture with some cheese in front of the Philly cheesesteak with the foot-long hot dog, Philly cheesesteak sandwiches, barbecue roast beef sandwich. Next to them, we've got the Texas donuts that have these gigantic donuts. They have the Simpsons Ay Caramba strawberry sprinkle donut. How much does donut cost you at this place? $10.50 for the PB&J, $7.50 for the big glazed one. They're big. They're like over there. They are like, in real size, they're like bigger round than my hand. Crazy. We got lemonade over at a place that looks like it used to be a hot dog on a stick, but now it just sells corn dogs that happen to be on a stick. $8 for a corn dog, $12 for a jumbo. You can get your fair merch every year over here at the Fairway and More stand. Let's take a look at what some of their specialty things are. We've got the Chillin' and Thrillin' at the fair. Get your OC Fair at Fair Fuel. Bad decisions, never tasted so good. I feel like junk food is making a comeback. What do you think? We got Mexican food. We are here in Southern California, so you can get your mariscos, your asada tacos, your burritos. You can get some funnel cakes over here at the Crazy Toucan. I am a big funnel cake fan. I tend to like the strawberry one. Let's see, do we have any prices on these? They're tiny. The $18 is this year's price for the strawberries whipped cream. Funnel cake, definitely for sharing. We have another Chicken Charlie's over here. This one, I think, isn't as busy as the other one at the front. It gets busy a little later. It's kind of a nighttime fair, so this place gets busy at night. They serve the same food. Well, they got their 30th anniversary $30 meal deal that you can get Maui sliders and fries, fried Oreos, and a regular drink. Coleslaw, fried mangonada, get your Kool-Aid in a baby bottle, get your Cheetos Flamin' Hot pot stickers, get your fried lobster tails, and then if you need info, you need to find a particular vendor, you can find them little friendly info people in these little info booths over there. We have the Hangar, which is one of their concert venues. This is one of the smaller concert venues that they have. The big one is the Pacific Amphitheater that we're gonna see in the back, but this one has some ticketed shows as well. You can see these are the shows that are coming up this year at the fair at the Hangar. And there's a Britney Spears tribute, Michael Jackson tribute. Restroom-wise, some of my favorite clean restrooms are the ones that are back in here. And in the daytime, when it's not a ticketed show, you can just wander in those. When it's showtime, then you'll need to find another one. Okay, we're gonna go kiddie zone. We're gonna check that out later. There is usually a splash pad right here, and so I don't know what's going on with the splash pad. Maybe they decided that the sidewalk's too hot today or something for the kiddos. We have mucho crazy nachos. If you like nachos, you get a big, gigantic plate of nachos here. Al Pastor, asada, lobster, southwestern nachos. Oh, they also have this thing called the $5 Taste of the Fair that before 5 p.m. every day, you get special tastes. The lobster nachos. Actually, like all the big nachos generally are $20, and some of the cheaper ones are like $18. If you just want chips and cheese, that'll be $15.79. If margaritas are more your thing instead of beer, you can get margaritas over here. Frozen margarita, $17.50. If you like potato chips, you can get fresh fried potato chips over at Tasty Chips, creating crispy potato chip perfection since 1974. And burgers, too. All right, it's the adjacent stall. They have a pretty big area over here. There is Eddie's Kung Pao Chicken Asian-inspired cuisine with the fun dragon and fun theming. They have Tang Hulu, which is like a candied fruit on a stick. We'll see it over here. My daughter, the Curious Princess, she always enjoys these kinds of, would you call them desserts or would you call them health? They're fruit, but they have a significant, like, sugary candy coating on it. We'll see it over here. Thai tea, the boba drinks are gonna be $9. This is the little Tang Hulu in the glass here. 10-pound buns, world famous sourdough. Do you think their bread is really 10 pounds? That's what I want to know. I've never gotten the 10-pound buns, but they've been coming here as long as I've been coming here, which is decades. You know, there's only so much to eat, and you can only go to the fair so many times every year. Okay, we're gonna go in the building. I said we're gonna go in first. This is the Huntington Beach building, and we're gonna check out Rewind, a VHS revival, which I feel like this building's been some sort of this the last few years. Movie themed, VHS themed, kind of like what old school Blockbuster was. A little different every year, but it is nice and air conditioned in here, so you can cool off. We've got it says, this is an immersive throwback to the VHS era. Rewind celebrates the bold movie poster art that defined the generation of pop culture. Let's see. Let's start over this way. What do we got back over here? Oh, we've got some curtains over this way. This says Game On. They have a little arcade over here. This looks new. I don't think this was here in years past. And it looks like they run on quarters. So what do we have in the arcade? We have Donkey Kong here. We have old school Donkey Kong. Whack, whack, whack. We have Gauntlet. We have Tetris. We have an old school Neo Geo machine. These were fun because they had like 4 different games on them and you could pick, though this one only seems to have 2. Centipede Joust. I was a fan of the Joust. The way you play this game, you play one of these birds and you use the joystick to move around and you push the flap button to flap your wings. We've got some shooting games. I was a big fan of Mortal Kombat back in the day. 1, 2, and 3. Cubert, Tapper, Miss Pac-Man, Galaga, Frogger, Daytona, USA, and an old school Atari driving game. We're missing Street Fighter, I feel like. So, I don't know. Where's OC Fair? Where's Street Fighter? That's what I want to know. So that was the game section. We got a local coffee shop here in the corner, Moon Goat Coffee Roasters, which probably has some of the best coffee that you could get at the OC Fair. Reasonable price too. I mean, it's not $2, but it's $4. Reasonable fair price if you just want an Americano. You know, some of their fancy matcha things go up to $8 or more. We have some people that are like painting movie posters, since this is like movie poster art. So it looks like she's painting Jaws back over there. This was here in years past, the Saturday Night Fever dance floor, where you can get your dance on. Give you a little like scene a movie scene you can be in here. We have Austin Powers, the spy who shagged me. Austin Powers Golden member. You can get inside this kind of like spinny Austin Powers thing. Hook, get in a scene from Hook. This isn't the movie poster, but it's like a movie backdrop. We've got Bugs Bunny, we've got Pinocchio. Here's another movie backdrop. What is this from? This looks like it could be from Dune. Kill Bill. Here Comes the Bride. Backings originally created for Kill Bill, this and that. So you can see this is how it was painted in the thing. This is how it was then used in the set. So when they were like in a building, they could look out on it. And that's what they would look out on their set. So that's fun. We have, is this like Titanic? Yeah, there we go. You can be in a scene from Titanic, the classic scene. The Bride of Frankenstein. Oh, Birds. You could be in the movie Birds. This is also new this year, where the birds are flying over. Can you see the birds up there flying over your head? You definitely don't want to come out of that telephone booth with the birds going around. This is the Hitchcock little kind of speakeasy here in the back. I think they've got some Hitchcock music playing in the background. Little movie theater back here. Has the world-known terror like this. Terror's tease, posters, lure. So maybe some kind of scary movie type posters. And what is this backing from? This is from James Stewart, Kim Novak, Vertigo, Torn Curtain, 1966. Torn, from Alfred Hitchcock's Torn Curtain. I was like a Torn Curtain, like, the curtain doesn't look torn to me, but that's the name of the thing. Okay, and let's see, Ranker, now showing your top 10, the greatest movie posters of all time, comedy. I don't know, are these ranked by them, or did somebody just pick these up and put them here? I don't know. So somebody says Blazing Saddles, Caddyshack, National Lampoon's Vacation, Adam Sandler, The Hangover, and there, and so on, and so on, and so forth. Okay, heading out the back of this building, we have the Wine Society award-winning wine tasting. 2 1-ounce tastes is $5. Or if you want a wine served in the 8-ounce glass, it is $12. So you can come and taste some of these wines or some other wines. They have a lot of different wines here. Back here, they've got lots of different wines. They've also got some premium wines. They've got a commercial wine competition that goes on back here. And it's a nice little shaded area back here, though this, as you can see, this is already pretty busy, where like some of the parts of the fair was looking kind of dead, where this is looking busy, which tells you this wine tasting area actually gets quite busy. They have, you can sort of see back here a longer list of all the things they've got back up on that wall. Well, I mean, you can't really read it, but you can see it's a long list. That was the point of that. Gaze upon the length of the wine list. I need to turn this around so you can see the arm visual too. Gaze upon the wine list. Okay, and I turned around just so you make sure I know I'm still here. Of course you're still here. Who else is talking to me? I could have given the camera to somebody else and told them to walk around with it, and then just voiced it over later. But I am still here. I've not farmed out the walking to AI just yet. We've got Corona, Beach Club for beer. We've got the stuffed turkey legs because California fairs are all about turkey legs. It wouldn't be a California fair if it didn't have some turkey legs. We got pork chop on a stick, turkey leg, mac and cheese sandwich, giant smoked turkey legs. Yeah, so this is what nobody's ordering it right now, but we've got the stuffed turkey leg stuffed with mac and cheese. How much is that gonna cost you? $26. Woo, that's something. Oh, smoky. One of my other favorite places to eat at the fair is here over at Pink's. Pink's Hot Dogs. They're an LA institution. And I feel like at the fair they do a pretty good rendition, like similar to the brick and mortar store. They're expensive hot dogs. They start at like $10 and go up from there. But the chili dog is definitely the way to go. They all have like names of kind of like famous movies or movie stars or things like that. Or this is like the Emerald Bam dog right here. But there's also, I like the bacon chili cheese dog, very boring. And you can see they got pictures of like all the famous people, Quentin Tarantino, since we were just talking about movies, Cheech Marin, that have eaten at the original Pink's Hot Dogs that kind of like looks like that. Near downtown LA. Okay. We were walking this way. This is the way we're walking. I get turned around. We've got Hawaiian chicken bowls over here. I guess if you want something of the more healthy variety, you can see them grilling the chicken out here. They've also got Spam fries. Look at that, Spam fries. Ooh, Spam fries. They've got fried bao buns, Spam musubis, grilling up the pineapple right here. Get your Kool-Aid spear? Oh no, I'm gonna pass on the Kool-Aid spear today. The One Love Reggae shop, if you're a reggae lover. They have the kiddie. This is one of the free performance venues, the Country Meadows stage. Some seats out here. On the right, we've got Juicy's. So there's like two big things that also come to the fair pretty much everywhere. There's Biggies and there's Juicy's. So standard fair food here. Get your turkey leg, get your giant corn dogs, get your curly zucchini, get your hot Cheetos roasted corns from Juicy's. Here is where we started, at the Blue Gate. We've got the Army recruiters over here and the OC Fair sign where you can take a picture. We're gonna go this way because I think we can't go by the front. So we're gonna go in the barn this way. So this is the Centennial Farm that we're going into next. And the farm is actually here all year round. All year round, you can come to the fairgrounds, come in the farm area. You don't just have to wait for when the fair is here. But when the fair is here, they've got kind of like more stuff and more displays. In this building, they have milking demonstrations, and they're washing it because I think we just missed one of them. If you're here for the milking, they're $2.15, $4.15, and $6.15. We have a container plant competition over on the side. If you grow your plants in a container next year, get on the list and like see if you can win. And if you don't, just come and admire some of the other container plants. Here's first place for this category. Carter of Huntington Beach. Okay. California Organic Gardening Club. Oh, we've got somebody who's using is that a loom? What do you call that? Like a spinning wheel? That's, I don't know what you'd call that. Showing off some old school talent. South Coast Weavers and Spinners Guild. That different fabrics you could spin from. We've got some spinning right here. Spin that wheel. Spin, spin, spin. And I guess you can spin things. Oh, you can touch these things. They've got llama and hemp and camel and goat and alpaca and so on and so on and so forth. Okay. This was I was afraid. We can't go this way. Okay, we have to go back this way. All right. I knew there was one way that we couldn't go, which turns out it was the wrong way that I picked. It is this way. I mean, the barn's two-way, but you can't get over to the farm area through the barn. Well, not the way I went. From the front gate, you can, I guess. And so when they do the milking demonstrations, and they close this off so the cows can come back and forth. They have a thing here about cowboys and oxen and steers and bones and horns and hooves, and here they've got the oxen. These are some big creatures. Back over this way. We'll come around so we're not looking through all the people. But you can see these are some big ones here. Ooh. Yeah, look at that. Big horns on them. Right here too. They say, please do not feed me. And this is the equally yoked, the yoke that they would be in to help them pull. I think that's a yoke. It's not a yoke. I failed my Oregon Trail time from elementary school where we learned about all those things. Here's another barn. This is the little barn. Here we got the cows. So I don't know if this is the one that was being milked earlier, but he's eating. Holstein cow. I guess the cows are females, the bulls are males. Hi there. Some more back over this way. And these having a good time eating their hay. Hey, how's it going? Good? Having some good time with the hay. On this side we have the swine. A female swine is a sow. A male is a boar. It's not moving because it's not real. This is trickery. I want my money back. I want my money back because, okay, there's a real pig back there. Okay, so they do exist. They're just out there feeding. Why would they put a fake pig in here? It's kind of weird. Are there any in here? No. Okay. What about here? Cow. Okay. More animals around the corner. I like this cool round granary looking building. I get that it probably wouldn't be a granary with the windows, but that would make a very good live podcast production studio, I feel like. It's a charging station. Charge your phone or any USB connected device using the wind power generated by this thing up here. Okay. We have some composting demonstrations. These happen more than the milking demonstrations. Worm farmer training. We got chickens over this way.
Or penguins.
You can see all the chickens in there. Quite a lot of chickens. We've got goats, sheep, hello there, dairy goats, goats and sheep. We've got some more sheeple over here. Sheeple. That's a combination of a sheep and a people. If you're someone who's a follower, then you might be a sheeple. These little goats. We've got some baby goats right here. Oh, baby goats. The kids were born 2-3 weeks ago, so they're a little young. That must be mommy and daddy eating over there. Maybe the pigs are all out of their other pens and they're over here. Yeah, these are some big pigs. Oh, and we've got some pig here with some little piglets back over this way. They were born 6 days ago. Those are some very young little piglets back in the distance. Okay. There was some awes in the background. Oh, and there's some more right there. These are 4 days old. Oh, little baby piglets. So sweet. Now, as part of the farm, agriculture is, there's kind of like two parts to farms. There's plants and there's animals. So they got a big selection of the vegetables and the fruit. We've got some purple plants growing out of the well. These are tomatoes. Tomato, potato. Which way do you say it? The summer squash mix. This is part of their fruit and vegetable competition, so you can enter your fruit or veg in the competition. This is the largest eggplant. Sarah, congratulations, of La Mirada. These are the gigantic citrus fruits. This is the largest citrus that was entered in their competition. Whoa, this is the largest sunflower head. That's a big sunflower head. Look at these zucchini. That's a ridiculous size zucchini. Look at this potato. This is the most unusual looking potato. I find it interesting that there's a category for most unusual potato. We've got, whoa, what's this? This is a beet. This is the largest beet. That is a gigantic beet. This is the largest carrot. Previous years they were bigger, so I'm disappointed that there were not bigger carrots this year. We have more citrus fruit, tomatoes. There's the tomato section. What else is interesting as part of this contest is the, let's see, grapes. What's special about the grape? They're just grapes. Maybe it was the only grape entered, for all I know. I don't know. But, you know, California's big on citrus, so there's lots and lots of oranges, limes, lemons, and things in between. Okay. So, you know, this is fun to walk around and admire the plants. Be like, these are what these things look like when they're in the ground before they end up at Vons or Ralph's or Costco or Walmart or whatever your favorite supermarket is. It's Costco a supermarket? It's a warehouse store, but you know what I mean. They're all regional, but here, those are some of the big ones. We've got a pumpkin. That means that Halloween must be just around the corner. Just around the corner. Okay. So here is the big concert venue, which we can't really go into now because there's no concerts. And even if there was, I wouldn't have a ticket for it. There is the Orange County Walk of Honor back here and the Heroes Hall to honor our veterans from various wars and times not of war too. We have a big plane for the Marines. Would you call it a plane? I'd call it a plane. I was going to say jet. That's what I was looking for. Jet is the word. Fighter jet is the word I was looking for because it's got some things on it that go pew, pew, pew. That's what I imagine the sound that those weapons make. I don't really know because I've only seen it there. I've never heard it shoot, but pew, pew, pew. That's how I think it sounds. Or the bees right here from the beekeepers. The bees sound like honey, honey, honey. You can make your own beeswax candle for $2 each. And you can come and you can also take a look at some of the bees. Let's see. Oh, I can hear them buzzing back in there. It's a light buzz, so. But look at all those bees, those busy bees. Busy, busy bees. Busy, busy bees. There are an estimated 125,000 beekeepers in the USA. Crazy. You can get your raw honey, a 1-pound jar, for $15. If butterflies are more your thing, there's a butterfly garden. Secret butterfly garden. This is new, the secret butterfly garden. So back behind the butterflies, there is the secret. Secret. It's a secret. Don't tell anybody. Okay. I don't know if I should be filming if it's a secret. Well, let's look at the butterflies while we're over here. From in here, you can see inside this you pay a few extra dollars to go in here, and you can be inside with where the butterflies are, or you can just get your food and come over here and eat. There used to be a building here, so I guess maybe when they're rebuilding it, at the Butterfly beer, same prices. Bottle of water, $6.76. Okay. Now, right around the butterflies is the Artists Village. So these are the vendors, you would say, of some artistic quality. They call it the Crafters Village. And in the Crafters Village here, we have custom engraved leather collars for your four-legged friends. Bodytopia for fancy real men use scrubs. You can get a free 1-minute spa treatment here. So they say. Homemade cookies because, well, it's a fair and there's food. Hello. So I guess food can be crafts. Cookies can be crafts. Santiki here in the corner. A stall's been here for a long time. If you're looking for something maybe slightly more the healthy variety, the fruit stall. And they got lots of lemonades, dragon fruit, peach, galaxy, Barbie lemonade, watermelon. But to show you the fruits, you get these fruit cups down here, the chocolate covered apples, the chocolate covered strawberries, just the berry bowl. So all the caramel apples are $9. The fruit cups are $12. There's a little train going around. Choo-choo! Do not board the train while it's moving. All right. Noted. We have some umbrellas. Or would you call them parasol? Well, the sign says umbrella, but... And how much does it cost? This one, the small one is $20. The big one is $49 with the special painting. Okay. On the back side of the Crafters Village, I'm gonna say maybe they're not crafts on this side anymore, because this doesn't look very crafty. The anime, cartoon, backpacks, the jewelry, well, this is maybe crafty. The like New Mexico style metal garden art. I don't know what you call that. That's what I call it. The glitter shop. Get your festive glitter, your bubble hair, your glitter tattoos, your shimmer. We've got beef jerky, all the beef jerky you could want. We bought one of these last year. Air Planteria. They're like these little succulents that hang in the air like this. We've got this one for 18, 2 for 30. They've got a whole bunch more that hang from there. It's still alive from last year, if you wonder if you buy it, if it'll live. We did this last year with our daughter, Curious Princess, to make your own slime over here. She had a good time. You can make a slime that looks kind of like ice cream, sort of like that. Patchy Patchenstein. You can get a bag, get some patches, and iron them on to the bag. Make your own custom patch. Hats, sunglasses. This is America's 250th anniversary, so we have some official America 250 merch over at this booth. What do we got in the merch? It's stars and shirts and things like that. Here's it's got special OC Fair branded 250 ones, and then the regular ones too. I guess the OC Fair branded ones are like you get it with the orange, and then it says 250. Okay, looks like they're just they're holding the sign up because it's gotten probably windier than they expected. Okay, the pig races hanging over there. They're the all Alaskan pig races. Those are super fun to watch. In front of the Pacific Amphitheater, which is the main concert venue that you enter through. Well, depends on the day. There's some doors. Sometimes you go around the side. There's decent restrooms over here too. They've got live act today at the Plaza Pacifica stage. This tends to be like rock, I would say. Rock bands over here. Not too many people listening to the rock right now. If you like your pizza garlicky, you've come to the right place. Garlicky's Pizza. Or you can try the Native American style tacos at Pappy's Puffy Tacos. They have a very puffy taco shop. The fair after dark nightly entertainment. I'd say the OC Fair generally gets hopping around like after 5 or 6 o'clock. So if you want to come and kind of like have the fair to yourself, come early in the day. But if you want to be here with all of your friends, then come towards the dinner/evening hours. This is one of the other 4 gates. This is the green gate into the fair. What do we have in front of the green gate? We've got fresh out the soda shop, perfectly caffeinated, colors and flavors from natural sources, root beer, cherry cola, and orange cream for free. Hi there. Can I try an orange cream? Thank you so much. Okay, we've got the orange cream here. Let's give this orange cream a go. It's actually really pleasant. It tastes a lot like you are drinking a carbonated orange cream ice cream bar. What is this place? Sweet spot sparkling ice caffeine. All right, for free. It's a good deal. I don't know how much it costs when you actually buy the cans. T-Mobile over here. Get your pink cell phone swag. We have Cafe de Hola for Mexican tamales, coffee, and artisan bread. Let's take a look at some of that artisan Mexican bread, the pan dulce over here. All very colorful in that case. You got free water. If you bring a water bottle and you want to fill it up, you can do so right there. Okay, we've got, oh, this is a freeze-dried candy, sugar puff freeze-dried candy that has like the liquid nitrogen kind of super cold things. Freeze-dried Skittles, sour Skittles. Game Room City, if you've been looking to fill out your man cave and you want your beer taps or you want your pinball machine, we've got all these little cool arcade things. $17.50 closeout special, pinball machine, Pokemon. Yeah, that looks like fun. We've got the Sky Ride. This is one of our favorite rides. My wife, OC Girl, particularly loves this ride. And it just goes from one side of the fair to the other side of the fair. You need to be 54 inches tall to ride it by yourself or 42 inches to ride with a supervising companion. 6 tickets to ride. We'll go figure out the ticket prices in a bit. You can get free coffee over here at the Heritage Premium Vietnamese Coffee and spin a wheel to win something. I think they're just getting started too for the year. They let you know that the Sky Ride is a one-way ride, so if you ride that way, you gotta walk back. In bacon we trust over here at the Bacon Nation. Get your bacon curly fries, get your bacon wrapped turkey legs. Looks like we are grilling up some turkey, more turkey legs here than at the other place, so let's get close to these turkey legs and see what one of those looks like. All right, look at all that bacon. I guess you got the non-bacon variety too. Get your bacon wrapped sausage over here. Get your onions. Smells good, for sure. Okay, ticket prices. 4 tickets are gonna cost you $5, so $1.25 per ticket. So a ride on the Sky Ride is gonna cost you $6, $7, $50. There is the math. All right, this is the kiddie fun zone. So if you're here with the little ones, which I might say like 6 and under, this is where you'll find a lot of the rides suitable for the youngins, and a little of the medium ones too, like the Tilt-A-Whirl or whatever, or the Ferris wheel. But all the ones that are designed for kids, like this little thing or this little survival island, they're all here. We got the jumping frogs, we got the carnival games. These rides take 4 tickets-ish, 4 or 5 tickets per rider, generally over here. If it's busy, they also sell a fast pass that you can like skip the lines. One of my favorites has been here since I was a kid, was always not the mirror maze, but like the glass maze. It's just like all these glass things inside. This is best to do early in the day before the glass fills up with fingerprints. Then it's not as hard anymore. Yeah, this is of the example probably for a little bit of the older kids. They can sit in it and spin it around. 42 inches minimum height, 48 inches riding alone. We get the Dumbo ride over here that they call the Jumbo ride because they clearly didn't pay Disney for the rights to Dumbo. We have a carousel. We've got the backside of that Sky Ride. The game here. I don't know, it's like fishing game. You can win some sheep. Generally the kiddie games are like, you pretty much play and you kind of like, it's pretty easy to win things. It's easier to win these than the bigger things. Here's a fun like small roller coaster for the kids. Our daughter, the Curious Princess, at the age of 4 and 5, really enjoyed this. We've got the little swing ride. We've got the flying on a, like you lie down on this and you fly around like you're on a hang glider. There's a little bigger roller coaster over on this side too. This is like a caterpillar roller coaster or something like that. Wacky Worm. This is the Wacky Worm roller coaster. And another fun, little kind of fun open air. Here's another, that was the Wacky Worm. This is the Wiggle Worm. Maybe the O's were all taken, so this worm got a U. 32 inches for the minimum with a supervising companion. If you're the adult and you supervise, that means you have to pay too. Water gun fun, shoot the water, win the prize. Oh, right on. Yeah. Thank you for watching. Would you like a sticker? I always enjoy meeting my fellow explorers, father and son from Long Beach, who are just watching my video from last year to prepare for this year. So thank you so much for watching. All right, turn the camera around. This is the end of the kiddie fun zone, but not the end of the walk, much more. And again, if you're like, Chris, when are you gonna get to my section? There's timestamps in the description. Okay. Over here, what did we miss? We missed Gino's Pizza and Wings. We missed ice cream. We missed Icy's. My favorite place for fries is this place, Fresh Fries. They have very good fresh made fries made out of red potatoes. I like the cheese fries. My wife, OC Girl, she's a big onion fan, and so she really likes the blooming onion. That's one of their specialties right over here, which you can also get with cheese, which is kind of my jam. The blooming onions, you can see they got lots of different varieties of blooming onions. They start at $13 and go up to $22 if you get the onion topped with fries, cheese, and jalapenos. I think it's kind of funny to get a onion topped with fries, but that sounds good. The Chuck Wagon has a second outpost over here, so if you're on this side of the fair and you want one of their brisket sandwiches, you can get it right there. We have the Spud Ranch tomato. I was gonna say tomato. Potato twister. This kind of potato on a big stick. What's KP's? KP's SpongeBob SquarePants Kids Place. Kids meals, cheeseburgers. Oh, this is all like kiddie sort of things. I think maybe they tried to make something that's slightly inexpensive. They look like they're staffed by the fair, so maybe some reasonably priced kiddie food. Well, it seems like kids would enjoy a lot of these things. My daughter is definitely not hungry when she comes here. Kettle corn. We are back at the Central Promenade. Don't worry, we're not gonna walk a whole thing again that you've already seen, because we're gonna turn into the shopping building that you haven't seen yet. We didn't walk by it, but off in the distance there's a pretzel stall that specializes in kind of like big German style pretzels. There's a stall called Blended Bliss, which is like an Orange Julius that they don't pay for the Orange Julius name anymore. This is the main shopping building for like indoor shopping. As compared to the San Diego Fair or LA Fair, this is the smallest of the three fairs. And particularly for shopping, but the smallest doesn't make it the worst. It's my favorite. I could be partial since I live nearby, but something about the compactness of this fair does allow it to, I feel like, be a little bit more manageable. So, but you go to the LA Fair and they've got like 20 buildings like this. It's crazy. If you want to see what that looks like, I have a whole video about the LA Fair, similar walkthrough like this, that I speed walked a little bit more because I just couldn't fit it all in to the time that I had. Hi there.
What's up,
Yeah. Hey.
It's coming from OC Fair, buddy.
Very good. What are you showing off
We're
here?
selling hat cleaner, man.
Hat
Come
cleaner?
support.
Yeah, tell me about your hat cleaner.
It gets out sweat stains, salt lines, sun damage, anything but bad credit and child support.
All right, very
It's
good.
awesome.
That sounds good. You'll find this on the Yellow Productions channel
My
tonight.
boy.
All right.
Tap in.
Sounds good. Thanks so much. I love This is where you like the real people that get in front of the camera are definitely the people like that who are shouting at people all day to be like, come and get your hat cleaned, come and get your shoes cleaned. I'll put my microphone back on. Oh, I'm gonna turn my camera back around, so you don't need to look at me while I put my microphone back on. Okay, we've got skulls here. Nuts, Casa de Pistachios, keeping it nutty. Butter toffee sunflower seeds. Oh, okay, sounds good. Thank you so much. Okay, there's my hand of butter toffee sunflower seeds. I gotta turn the camera back around so I guess you can see me try to toss these in my mouth. Sure, I'll try. This is the sweet and spicy mix. Sweet and spicy mix right here. Those other ones, the sunflower seeds, are pretty good. Spicy, wasabi. This is Timbo's beef jerky and pickles. One piece of beef jerky for $7, one pickle for $4.50. I don't know about the blue beef jerky. I think I'm gonna pass on the blue beef jerky. Your cell phone accessory headquarters, System Pavers. They sell pavers for your backyard or your front yard or your driveway. I like the cinnamon rolls from here. Old West cinnamon rolls. You can get it covered in cherries. Doesn't that look pretty good? That looks pretty good. They make them all right here. And if you want to take them home, the fair special is 6 rolls with frosting, $35. You can see the rolls there. You can see the rolls that have been baked over here. You can see all the toppings over here. Pretty delicious. How much does it cost though? Regular one with this frosting is $8. If you want cherries, it's gonna be $10. A glass of ice cold milk is $8. Hi there!
Watch your thing all the time.
Oh, right on. Would you like a sticker?
Yeah.
My fellow explorers right back there, they were eating a cinnamon roll, and you know what? They said it was amazing. Is it noisy here? I'm standing in front of this fan because it's hot. Hot today. That's also why this is kind of a nighttime fair, because it gets pretty hot in the day in Costa Mesa. We're not that far from the coast, but we're far enough from the coast that it gets pretty warm. I mean, you know, if you're from Arizona or Vegas, it's not very warm, but it's like 85 degrees Fahrenheit today. Eurofresh keeps food fresh longer. You got your Euro scooter. There's no substitute. All electric and eco-friendly. We get Cutco, the world's finest cutlery. We get Cool Comfort gel beds. We get some squishy toys. We get some art over here. Handmade susho. I like the cherry blossom art right here with Mount Fuji. It's sold. How's it already sold? It's the first day. Did somebody come in and buy that already? Or do you think they just put the tag on it to be like, we're selling? They never do that, I'm sure. All right. I hope whoever bought it puts it to a good home. Get your turf and hardscape if your grass is too annoying. Get your fake grass. I am not a fake grass fan. I like my real grass. There's a house of fudge over here. Fresh made fudge. More mattresses. Oh, this is cool. These places sell permanent holiday lights. That's what I need. I need permanent holiday lights on my house. Okay. I got a cooling thing. I guess I could stand in front of these too. We've got 2 more rows to check out in this building. Mattress Firm also has some massagers over this way. They've got America's best brands. We've got the Owlet wallet, sling bags, wallets, farm fresh produce delivered to your door. The shoe place, Fit Your Flow hose, sandals.
$28.50 the whole package.
I'm not worth
Jewelry. hair tools. Get your hair done, did.
See how I'm brushing it?
Rainbow magnipoles, black magnipoles. You find little interesting things around here. A lot of the same vendors that come over and over again, but new things. No more sticky sponges. I feel like it's kind of like the as seen on TV kind of products. Bamboo sheets made of natural fibers. Got some cool flowers in here. Plumeria that you should not touch. Do not touch the plumerias. Dog food. Ever tried tallow? Feel the difference. Little head tallow. I guess tallow's like the new it thing for like skincare. And I'm sure that people will be like, Chris has been around for a long time, but I feel like it's like been gaining, it's been rising in its virality. Brittle. Stop your pain. Get your leaf gutter protection. We got some art back this way. We have a demonstration of these little pain relaxation things. Me more. Some hats and some mugs just for you and anybody else who has the money for them, as it turns out. Red beards. Deliciously, hi there, Louisiana style. He said, hi, Mom. I like that guy. Culligan Man always has this water spout that just keeps on going. How does that work? How does that work? It's real water coming out of there. I'm not gonna get my hand wet. There's another one. If you're thirsty, you can have a cup or two of their water. Okay, this goes down this way a little bit, but I also want to show you what's out here, because there's another little outdoor hallway between the VHS Rewind building and the main shopping building that has some more vendors. We've got Bubbles in front of the bath remodel. It's Bubbles, yeah, okay. We have the ultimate hose nozzle right here, where you can get to show you how that works in all these different colors. I'm sure it's ultimate. My Skeleton Heart, unique and unusual creations, handcrafted and small batch by us. So there's your handmade and unusual creations. This creation right here is pretty unusual, I must say. Oh, we got Jabba the Hutt right here too. More cell phone accessories if you've been looking for that case for your iPhone 7. You can find one here. Get your Disney-ish fairy godmother designs, custom themed ears, bows, and more. Death Star and Mickey pumpkins with or without lights. Get your hot tub. These are kind of cool little tubs. These are called soft tub, and they look like they're easier to move in and move around. More knives. There's people like knives here. You can get a massage over here at the relaxation station. Make your own belt for adults, not pets. I am in need of a new barbecue, but I probably am not in need of a barbecue island. My last barbecue I bought about 10 years ago, 15 years ago, starting to rust out, so time for a new barbecue. If you need a American flags and gigantic flagpoles. Okay, before we go to the next building, I'm thirsty. So after those kind of like spicy and salty kind of things, I am thirsty. What is Chris drinking? Chris is drinking his Ito and green tea right here. This video is not sponsored by Ito and green tea, but it could be. Chris, there's all the things to drink around the fair. Why don't you drink them? Well, I will, but they don't pack in my bag all that well, and this does. So there we go. Oh, and the stickers that I've been giving people. If you spot me out in the wild, and I got my bag on because I'm filming, you'll get a Yellow Productions Crew sticker, just like that. Okay. So we're now going to check out the other buildings across the way, because we checked out the Rewind VHS Revival over there. So we're gonna check out the 3 buildings over on this side. We're going by the boba tea spot that we saw before. And let's go ahead and start with the Hobbies and Handicrafts, and then we'll work our way through the OC Promenade and the Visual Arts Gallery. We've got some performers that just got on stage in the hangar. Big American flag right there on top of the hangar. Let people know, come on in. Hello. Hi. Okay. No food or drinks inside the exhibit galleries. This one has hobbies, handicrafts, table settings, and collections. So people can enter their collections. Like here, we have a collection of Joker playing cards that won an honorable mention from Chad. Match. I want to call them match. I was going to boxes, books, match books. You know, back in the day when you would give out match books, space stuff, maps from national parks. Ooh, Emily. We could be friends because Emily likes yellow things. Well, Emily likes pineapples, but they're yellow things. So, kind of attracted to this one too. John Deere. It's got a lot of yellow in it. Oh, we got a big Social Distortion fan with Andrew in his Social Distortion ticket collection. Pee Wee Herman. The Pee Wee Herman show. Always makes me wonder why people decide to get into a certain collection. That's kind of what I think about when I look at these collections. Like, what, you know, they bought one and then they had 2, and like, at what point did they decide, like, this is what I do, I collect these things? Okay, these tables are amazing. One of my favorite parts of the fair every year are these people that decorate these tables. We're so close to Hollywood that people do these amazing table setups. This is the Pee Wee Herman table. This is the Time Travelers table. This won a whole bunch of awards, including Most Creative. That's pretty cool. This one won 3rd place, Sorry at Bridgerton Manor. This one is like a travel table. That's appropriate for Yellow Productions. The Balloon Fiesta here in the back. This table won 1st place, table settings, Moonlit, Moss, and Magic. There's a bunch of divisions that they're in. So round tables, rectangle tables. So these are now rectangle tables. This one is like a Dungeons and Dragons table. This one is Neptune. Neptune for lovers. Cool tables. I'm impressed. I'm lucky if I set the table, if I can get the fork and the knife and the spoon just on the right side of the plate. There's supposed to be a feast for bookish wanderers. This table setting, this might get weird, has won the best use of color. Here's another kind of travel themed. So, here's these tables. I mean, like, you know, look at this one with like the custom pumpkins. This one has a hand that goes around in it for a magical Halloween. If you really want, like, you know, an amazing themed party, reach out to some of these people that make these tables. I mean, it's kind of cool. Look at this table. Get your kicks on Route 66. Apparently, this was a big theme this year. Oh, maybe there must be a theme this year. There's like Route 66, Route 66, Route 66. A lot of Route 66 table. Route 66, Route 66, Route 66. I have to imagine that was a special theme where the fair encouraged people to make their Route 66 tables. Okay. This is a like Sonoran desert inspired table. Arizona sunset. We've got some jewelry exhibitions, some clothing and costuming contests here. I'm gonna call this art. I don't know that I could call it much else. The division winner in gourds. Oh, there's like art based on gourds. quilts back here. Okay, and we're gonna go out this way so we can go in the next building. We're gonna take a peek at the fun zone, but we're not gonna walk around the Carnival yet. Carnival, that's something else. Carnival. We're not gonna walk around the Carnival. Okay. We have some more freeze-dried candy. We saw a different variant of this booth before. We've got America's Outpost of Freedom, presented by Yellow Ribbon America, our nation's heroes foundation. Okay, this building is another one of their theme buildings that change every year. This one, this year, is themed for sand and sea in the Culinary Exploria. They've got a virtual reality deep dive that you can come and do some virtual reality thing back here for free for the kiddos. We've got some whales that are up, hanging from the top. There's some kitty inflatables back this way. There is a touch tank over here that's kind of like, what's the word I'm looking for? It's a tide pool. I mean, but there's like stingrays. None of them are gonna hurt you, but kids can touch the aquatic animals in there. I guess adults could too. We've got a coloring area, sponsored by Raising Cane's chicken tenders. This video is not sponsored by Raising Cane's, but Raising Cane's, just like Ito and green tea, you could get in on this too. We have the cookie contest, which I feel like this would be better for kids if they could eat the cookies. Just looking at the cookies seems like torture. There's some kiddos can do some art to make some whales. What's on this side? These look like cakes, fancy cakes. These are definitely some fancily decorated cookies and cakes on that America 250 theme. Here we have a cooking demonstration. And Gonzalez Northgate Market selling fresh-made guacamole right here, and fresh-made ceviche over here too. Guacamole and chips, $21.99. Ceviche and chips, $29.99. Their guacamole and their ceviche, muy delicioso, very tasty. If you find this too expensive, they have a big Mercado Gonzalez by Northgate that's also here in Costa Mesa that is like the best Mexican supermarket and food hall around. I have a whole walkthrough of that too. So, Mercado Gonzalez. You can check that out after this video if you're a Mexican foodie fan. That place, super legit. One of our favorite places to get a lot of Mexican eats, all under the same roof. We've got some kind of like classic Orange County looking buildings here. The Longboard Restaurant, Sweet Jill's Bakery. It's not actually, there's no bakery there. It's just showing the thing. Okay. Let's go outside and then go in the next building. Also on the stage here they have The Magic of Frank Thurston at 2, 4, and 6. This kind of looks like maybe Crystal Cove or something, right? Like the beaches of Orange County. Orange County has some OC fairs in Orange County. This is in the city of Costa Mesa. The city of Costa Mesa is just inland of the cities of Newport Beach and Huntington Beach, which are two of the most famous beaches in the USA. Laguna Beach just to the south, which had its own show on MTV, so a lot of famous beaches here. This is the Fine Arts Building. Photography, woodworking, and fine arts. Hello. We have friendly people who give the welcome as they come in. We got lots of different art in here, but I feel like the art on the walls usually isn't that exciting on video, but sculptures are. Ooh. The hands of Jesus tearing down the hardness of our heart. We've got woodworking. Woodworking meets engineering. Hello. We've got some wooden toys. Handcrafted wooden toys. Touch me, test me, admire me. Just don't adopt me because I promised to a child for Christmas. This is a wooden hat. That's cool. Yeah, we'll take a closer look at this wooden hat. Yeah, that hat is made out of wood. That's cool. They said touch me, so I touched it, but I didn't adopt it. There we go. Some cool wooden furniture. Back over here. The handmade viola? Viola. Yeah. I was going to say guitar, but it looked like it had not the correct amount of strings to be a guitar. All right, so now we're going to wander down to the livestock area. And then after livestock, we will walk through the fun zone. Fuel up for the big game. They've got another one of these kids snack things. The kids' meals are $10. So they clearly leaned into that this year at the fair. Corn Shack, roasted corn. Get your Mexican street corn and hot Cheetos. Loco Elotes ramen. Oh, I don't know about that. Fellow explorers, have you had the Loco Elotes ramen? If so, how was it? Get your psychic reading over here. Palm, psychic, tarot, combo reading, crystal ball, full life $100, or a chakra analysis for $150. My chakra analysis would be after I paid that I am broke. That's what my chakra analysis would be. Okay. This stall on the left has chicken kebabs, curly fries, jalapeno poppers. That's the hangar building for reference that has those concerts in the center. There's this is like a permanent building here, the Baja Bar and Grill, which has this menu here: prime rib, Angus burger, chicken panini, chicken tenders, tacos, pepperoni pizza. They got the footsie wootsy for $1. You can sit on this. It takes credit cards, vibrates your feet, makes it so you can walk around more. Spiked lemonade, Wahlburgers by Marky Mark Wahlberg. Get your spicy cheese bacon tots. Over here on the left, the Action Sports Arena. They'll have a lot of like motorcycle things, monster truck things. Over here, there's a second pony ride. I don't know if we saw the first one, but by the Blue Gate, there's a pony ride, and here's a pony ride. A pony ride is $15, and if you want to ride in a picture, it is $25. We've got Mexican funnel cakes, which are basically funnel cakes that are made out of like churros, Fruity Pebbles, Nutella, apple pie. They have a challenge that you can get the jumbo one. So good, you'll want to eat it all yourself. So big, we bet you can't finish it alone. If you can, it's free, because sure enough, somebody will be videoing them, and the commercial that they get from them posting that on social media is worth the price of the free funnel cake. We've got more boba tea back over here at Sunrise Boba Tea. They've got some examples of what they look like, including one that has a pretzel in it. We've got Kettle Corn Junction, old-fashioned, sweet and salty popcorn. Hawaiian style shave ice, $9. Mom's Bake Shop for cookies, tasty treats, and fun eats. A baker's dozen of cookies, 13 cookies, is $10.50. Milk is $5. Okay, let's go see the livestock. The livestock area at this fair is pretty small. I feel like over the years it gets smaller and smaller. They have some livestock show over here that people are just chilling in the shade right now. Here we've got some, looks like a baby goat contest. So let's check out the baby goats. Yeah, I hear the meh of the baby goats. Meh. That's fun. So you can walk around and see the baby goats while they're waiting to be judged, or if you time it right, then you can see the actual show where, you know, typically a lot of youths are here in the 4S livestock raising community, and this is a big part of their experience is bringing their animals to the fair. It's a good part of the contest. I love the little goat here with the beard. He just turned away. But it is a cool bearded goat. Here's another bearded goat. Hello, bearded goat. The animals rotate, so right now, little goats, when you come, could be something else. Little goats, pygmy goats. So yeah, this, where I say they get smaller, like there used to be things here that were part of the livestock that just aren't anymore. We look like some of the contestants are taking some official pictures right here with their award-winning ribbon. This is the livestock pavilion tent. Here's a cool shot back in the back of the livestock tent where they've got all the llamas. Maybe they're awaiting their contest. All right, leaving the livestock pavilion area, we are now by one of the other gates. This is the yellow gate. I should have started the yellow gate, shouldn't I? For Yellow Productions. Here we've got giant snakes, some with some memories that you can make, lorikeets encounter. But heading in to the carnival, we'll take a lap and take a look at some of the new rides and some of the classic rides. We've got, these are the big rides. These aren't the kiddie rides. We've got G-Force Adventure. We've got the super big Ferris wheel, the La Grande XL wheel. This wheel's been here for quite a few years. Seems to get bigger every year. It says it's transported in 22 trucks to get here, which is pretty crazy. We got a big lemon squeezer, old-fashioned lemonade. We've got the Fun Factory. This is my favorite fun house. It's also the Curious Prince's favorite fun house. My daughter. This has been here forever. She loves this. Three stories of fun. Goes around. Got the big slide, the spinning wheel. Can't go wrong. We have the Rave Wave. One of these spinning rides that goes backwards. Covers you up too. How much is the Rave Wave? 7 tickets per rider to ride the Wave Wave. These rides are definitely more expensive than the kiddie rides. In the kiddie ride land, we get the Remix 2, the Heidi coaster, which I guess is this like a German-themed coaster, or Switzerland. Heidi the character. I'm gonna say German. That sounds good to me. And the Heidi coaster looks like it takes your photos. You can just come out here to the self-printout and print out your photos. It's a spinning coaster, so it spins around as you go around. This is the Orange Gate, over this way. And here we have another one of the roller coasters. We have the Galaxy roller coaster. This one doesn't look like it spins. This one looks like much more of a normal roller coaster. Also, 7 tickets per rider. how tall do you have to be to ride this? 54 inches tall, so fairly tall if you want to ride the big roller coasters. The digital album unlocks all photos from all rides. So I guess that's new this year, that they've got more photos from more rides, or even the ride photos. I don't remember the automated ride photos. They're getting into the Disney action. We have another one of the spinny go in a circle ride. This one's the ice something. Does it really matter the theme? But it's got a like a big polar bear in the center. We have the Surf Shack, another fun house, not as cool as the other one, in my opinion. The Zipper, I've only really gotten sick from ever being on one ride at a fair, and it was absolutely this ride, so not a fan. Do not recommend the Zipper. Haunted house over here. We have the Sky Flyer right up this way. And the third roller coaster, a lot of roller coasters. But yeah, the Sky Flyer, big high swing ride. The Raptor coaster here. I think this is probably their fastest actual roller coaster here. You know, they can only be so big or so fast when they're at a fair, because they got to take these things apart and transport them here. But this one's pretty new and pretty smooth. Inches by yourself, or 50 inches supervised, 8 tickets per rider. More, definitely more. Tango. This one's been one of those classic rides that gets really tall and spins you around. 6 tickets, no cell phones on the rides because people drop them. So definitely heed their warning. The Daily Donut, cold brew, mini donuts. A third Ferris wheel at the fair. 8 tickets per rider to ride this wheel.
Where did you guys come from?
Get your big dogs, your hot, zesty nachos. There's another pizza place back over this way. Another cookie joint. A gigantic slide, the Euro slide, where you get a bag, like a burlap bag, sit on it and ride it down. 5 tickets to ride the Euro slide. Slingshot ride. This one, you sit in this thing and it slingshots you up. This one costs way more. We'll get a little closer so we can see the price on that. Slingshot ride, $40 per person, $25 for a video of your launch. Should I do it? Should I do it? Do you dare me? Well, the good news is I can't hear you if you are daring me, and by the time you leave in the comments, you probably won't be here anymore, so. We have the Enchanted Castle. This is another one of those glass mirror maze kind of fun houses. It's kind of got a wizardy theme to it. The carnival games, I've kind of been passing them up because they're really not my thing, but you can see them as we go by, you know. The basketball thing, the baseball thing, the break the plate thing, the squirt gun thing, the bank the ball into the bank thing and get it into a basket. I never win at them. That's why they're not my thing. This is cute here. And they're pretty much all the things are self-service tickets, but if you're looking for like an employee who actually works at one, you will find one right here at this one with the little Ferris wheel right here. Oh, this is new this year. A capture memories at the fair. They have these little photo booths. I mean, they've always had photo booths at the fair, but this is the first time I've seen it at the Fun House and these new little photo booths over this way. We've got another fun house. A lot of fun houses at the OC Fair. We have New York, the New York Fun House. This one's cool. It's got the Statue of Liberty right up here. That's neat. New York, Big Apple theme. One basket in wins in the basketball hoop. All right. Someone's a screamer, which just passed by. Okay. There's probably so much noise you couldn't hear it, but it's a loud scream. That screamer will be appropriate riding the Joker 360 ride. Behind it is the Wild River water ride, like a splash log ride. We have the Jungle Trip. Spins around. It's a haunted house back over here. You can take a fun selfie in the cage. Oh, it's funny. This conga ride has a height limit. You can only be as tall as 75 inches, otherwise you're tall and can't ride. But this was kind of fun because you can come and, like, one of my favorite selfies would be to take one with this little ugly looking dude. You could go in here and like pretend like your legs are through the cage. It's a lot of fun. We got the duckies that you try to get a ring on the ducky. And some spinning rides, the cliffhanger, the boat, the pirate boat that goes back and forth. In Guam, which is the U.S.'s most kind of remote, populated island territory, they have one of those pirate ship rides there. There's like a little amusement park that has like 2 rides, and one of them is that pirate ship. We have Aviator, Fly High. This is a swing ride. I don't feel like I've seen this ride before, but this one gets, oh, this is a really high up swing ride. Fly high, dream big. That's what the Aviator says. Oh, yep. Someone over here has won themselves a Scooby. Hi, Scooby. This ride is called OMG. OMG. What do you think that means? Oh my gosh. Also no cell phones on the OMG. And behind it is the Air Raid. It looks new too. I haven't seen Air Raid before. So it spins and then it goes up and down. And then this one's a big one. Mach 1. This is an extreme ride. Be sure you are in physical shape to enjoy safely. That's what it says. And that brings us back to the Hobby and Handicrafts building. Well, all right, fellow explorers, if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more of my fair videos, San Diego Fair walking tour right here, Los Angeles Fair walking tour right here, links are also in the description below. As usual, I won't say goodbye because I'll see you in the next video or maybe at the next fair.